What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about The Sims 5, kind of talk about when I expect to see it, and if we are really close to it. And I'll skip to the end of this story. I really do think we're pretty darn close to seeing Sims 5. It's been a long, long time since we've gotten a mainline Sims game, and I believe the latest word from EA is that this is a game that's going to be making its premiere, coming back kind of into the spotlight on next generation consoles, which does kind of raise a, hey, you know what, the announcement probably very, very soon is for next generation consoles over the next couple months as we get into June. Yes, E3 obviously being canceled does suck and does complicate things a little bit, but I'm sure you're going to see these publishers take to the internet, do these online shows, and EA is definitely one of them. And EA obviously has plenty of games. They have plenty to talk about when it comes to next gen. I don't even think that Sims is on the top of everybody's list. If you were to list out the things that maybe you're most excited to see from EA for next generation consoles, I don't know how high Sims would make it, but let me tell you, I love The Sims. I've played The Sims ever since Sims 2. I don't play them like nonstop, and I haven't really jumped into one an insane amount ever since Sims 2. It's my favorite one. But this is a franchise that I'm personally itching to jump back into. Absolutely. And this kind of comes into another one of those games that I think really could flourish when it comes to next gen. Games like this and even like Diablo, I know they're very, very different. You could say, well, why? Those are just very strange to bring up. Obviously those games are very, very popular on PC, on computer, and I actually have now a laptop that I think could probably run them relatively well. Maybe not. Diablo obviously is a pretty powerful game, but I do have a PC that I think could handle it. But these are games that I'm really excited with the potential for them coming to consoles, and both the companies have stated that, like, yeah, these are going to be hopefully they come out all at the same time. I believe Diablo 4 is actually confirmed to have that thing where it's going to come out just on it's not going to come on PC first, then on consoles later. It will come out on everything. I hope The Sims does the exact same thing, and I feel like it would. But again, using next gen to kind of take that jump and using what they've learned from the past Sims game, Sims 4 is a very solid game. I own it on PC as well, and I also own it on PlayStation. In fact, I think we also own it on Xbox One for some reason. But I've always talked about my criticisms with the cons, and that's another thing, is because I always have criticized the console version, especially of a game like Sims. I think city builders, any kind of simulation game like that, generally have quite a few problems when it comes to the consoles, because you have limited amount of things you could literally do. Yes, obviously it could be a bigger screen, but you have less of like an interface to have all of these different controls. Your actual controller can only do so much, or only has so many buttons. So you have to normally, in games like The Sims, Sims 4, there's normally like menu on top of menu on top of menu, and that gets quite, I guess, bad, boring, a little confusing in order to kind of figure everything out. And that overall hurts the general product, I think. I think Sims 4 had that issue here, but Sims 5, I really think, is looking to rebound. I truly do believe that. And again, it's been so long since Sims 4 actually released, and I think everybody is we're at that phase now where everybody's just kind of sitting and wait. I mean, in general, people are doing that, right? Everybody's staying at home. But for The Sims in particular, I think everybody's kind of at the situation where we're all kind of sitting, waiting, and just, waiting for it to happen. And I think, honestly, again, it's very, very close, because I feel like this is going to be a game that EA looks to for the early next generation. Especially because, again, it's been long enough where you would think, reasonably, that it has been long enough that this game could come out pretty darn soon. And so, again, going into this summer, I like doing predictions. I think, do I get a lot of them wrong? Yeah, I get a lot of them right as well, but I do love speculating these kind of things, and I do think you're going to see over the next couple months, obviously a lot of companies are going to talk about games coming to next generation. And again, EA, you got like the Star Wars parts of it, you have Battlefield, right? And Battlefield, they've been kind of vocal on as well, that, hey, it's not coming out this fall in 2020, but maybe 2021, like that's looking a little bit more likely. So, you're going to have games that are going to take the spotlight. Sims, I feel like it's not going to be an afterthought, but it's going to be one of the games that, again, not everybody I think is expecting or caring about. But again, being a Sims fan myself, knowing that there is a huge, and there really is. I mean, it's a very different kind of fandom, I think. But there are people that are very, very heavily invested in Sims, love the games, have played so much of them, but also, are passionate about it, call it for what it is. A lot of people that still are very, very upset about how Sims 4 handled things. I think overall, Sims 4 did not do that great of a job, right? And I think that EA has heard you. I think that studio has heard it. And I believe, I don't remember, I do know I've made Sims videos in the past, but I do believe that there were job listings for like a brand new game. There's loads of kind of behind the scenes rumors and leaks to suggest that it's coming. And again, I believe that EA even officially like said at some point, like, hey, yeah, Sims, like the next Sims game is going to take advantage of the next generation consoles, like it will be on consoles, all that kind of stuff. So there's very much an acceptance or like an acknowledgement that the game, I guess, exists, right, and is coming. And I feel like, again, because of what you got, because of how long it's been since Sims 4, I truly do believe it's only a matter of time. And while, again, I've been pretty critical, I don't love the games on console. I think that PC is kind of the best place. I do support the games. Like I said, I think I've bought Sims 4 3 times in all in its entire lifespan. So I would no doubt support a Sims 5, whether it be for, I think, to be honest with you, I mean, I am a console gamer. I don't really play on PC. My PC could handle it, but I just feel like my home is with the console players. So the fact, again, that if it does come out day one, with PC, it also comes out on consoles, that would really be awesome. In particular, I guess that's something that I'm personally looking forward to. But truly, I think it's only a matter of time. I really do believe, guys, that we're going to get an announcement on Sims 5 very, very soon. And people have been saying that for years. I truly believe that. People have been saying that for a long time, but I really do think it's only a matter of time. And again, with this summer, this kind of next couple months being a big time, talking about next gen, and not just talking about next gen, but talking about a lot of the games. They not only are coming out, with it, like when it first releases, but games, hey, you can look forward to these games in the future. And I think a game like Sims is a perfect game that, yeah, I mean, if it releases like next holiday, right, like holiday 2021, that's fine, but it's something that you could talk about, that you could lead into. And I believe Sims games normally have that. I think they, in the past, it's not necessarily a franchise that it gets announced and it comes out directly after. I do believe the Sims games have had a little bit of space between their announcement and the game coming out. So we'll have to see ultimately, but I truly have a good feeling about this summer, the next couple months when it comes to Sims 5. So guys, let me know in the comments below. You guys excited for Sims 5? You guys looking forward to it? You guys looking forward to it coming to next generation? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. And I do a new video every single day on this channel, and so I hope to see you guys on the next video.